is going to come here, participate in the endowment lecture done in honor of Dr. N.SRIDHAR Shetty. I was simply shocked. A great personality. I thought whether he'll find time to come here. Apart from spending a lot of time on journey, he has spent almost 3/4 of a day with us. On behalf of Nitte Education Trust, I thank you, sir. So this is a medical-oriented institution in this campus. Obviously, about 90% of them are related to medical area. You also touched on telemedicine, you also touched on education and multiple issues. I'm sure your speech has been recorded, and with other students in this institution, wherever it could be, whether it is Bangalore, whether it's Nitte, whether in Mangalore, I wish an opportunity is given to them to hear you speak. Some of the issues you discussed, especially going to moon, possibly going to other distant places, are very fascinating. A young girl asked you a question, sir, that large sum of money is being spent. Something which also concerns me is the damage which we are doing for the earth. Some of us who are above 70 are worried whether the coastal places of this country will remain or will get submerged in the ocean. The Arctic area is, the ice there is melting, and obviously the water levels are going to go up. I'm very sure this is a matter of deep concern. The second matter of deep concern for some of us is the education system. You rightly raised the question of a great teacher teaching in IIT or IIM and the knowledge being spread to rural institutions which are in rural areas, institutions which are not blessed with great teachers, by connecting his speech to the institution. But unfortunately, this exercise is only symbolically done. Nothing serious in this direction has been done. A personality like you must give impetus to ensure that your effort to put education as a prime subject of your ISRO program reaches the ground level. It must reach all institutions. Dr. Niren raised a question of debris in the space. You also said that you provide a corridor through which your journey to outer space could be safely done. But I personally feel after about 20, 30 years or 50 years, so much of debris is going to be created there. And unless you find a scavenging system, there's bound to be some danger in this area. To me, the most important part, sir, your great possibility of preventing the agriculturist. I see every year onion, tomato, etc. Once because of shortages, there are riots. Second time, no price, there's riot. And you can forecast all that. When you forecast it, you must mandate to the government that this is going to happen after 6 months. When it happens, they have to find some solution either to procure or to import to ensure that this calamity is avoided. But I personally feel the political system doesn't have the courage to address this issue. I personally feel people like you, now you have done your service to the community, you must get into, shall I say, sir, in the area of politics and cleanse that area. That's much more important. Good people like you should be there, and you should give new direction to the economic growth of this country. The young lady asked about 15,000 crores. 15,000 crores is not a very large sum of money. The money you spend on armament, the money which moves out without being accounted, are so large that all these expenditure incurred by the ISRO and such agencies are minuscule of the problems. I personally feel somebody raised about North Korea. North Korea, you have a problem with China in Sikkim. Not because you are an atomic country, because you have a delivery system, as he said, it can reach Peking or Beijing, there cannot be a war now. The war cannot happen because each one of us are afraid of total destruction. So I personally feel war won't happen in that level. But as he rightly said, terrorists getting access to this could be a great danger. Sir, I'm thrilled with your speech. I'm much more knowledgeable than what I was before I came here. I'm greatly grateful to you for the many subjects you touched. I wish these subjects are well recorded and in this subject. But the deep sense of pain, I have to tell you, sir, it's not working on the ground. Any cardiology report can immediately reach a cardiologist here. But unfortunately, the medical treatment part of it doesn't reach the patient as quickly as it should. Sir, you know that in paralytic patients, if he is treated within 4 hours, there's more than good possibility of total recovery. But in this country, thousands and thousands of people are deprived of this treatment. So there are multiple issues where you can help us. And I once again repeat, sir, because I'm like Dr. N.SRIDHAR Shetty is a well-wisher of this country. I sincerely wish some of you are either there in the Rajya Sabha or in the Lok Sabha. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಕೆ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ 1200 ಹಾಸಿಗೆಗಳುಳ್ಳ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ. ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದೆ. ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳು: ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಕ್ಯಾತ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್, ಡಯಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, IVF, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ICU, NICU, ಲಿಥೋಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಶುವಲ್ಟಿ, OT, OPD, 1.5 ಟೆಸ್ಲಾ, MRI ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನರ್, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ನರವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ಸೇವಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರ, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ರೂಮ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ನುರಿತ ತಜ್ಞ ವೈದ್ಯರು ಮತ್ತು ನರ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಸೇವೆ. ಡೆಲಿವರಿ, ಸಿಸೇರಿಯನ್, ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ, ಸೀಳುತುಟಿ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಉಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುವುದು. ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಮಾ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಂತ ನಾಳೆಗಾಗಿ ಕೆ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್, ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು.